I'm just trying to see if you know, the camera's gonna act up right quick. But peace, greetings, good vibrations your way. Namaste, right? Peace. How can we actually, as a people or society, establish some type of peace when we're, oh man, yo, we back. Sorry. Yeah. I guess I got to get to the point, right? For those of y'all that are actually watching, you know how it goes with my reception, vibrations, frequencies, and all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? But we're good. We're surpassing the hate, right? Now, I'm good, Nicole. I'm good. But master teachers and disaster teachers. A lot of people learn from disaster teachers and they learn from master teachers. Well, damn, D, how can you learn from a master teacher and a disaster teacher? And what is a disaster teacher? A disaster teacher is somebody that kind of leads you down the wrong path, and you kind of learn from the experience that you encounter with the disaster teacher, and you learn to go other routes. And some people are made to go through particular experiences and see certain information just so they won't have to put their hand on the stove and get their hand burnt. You know, they learn from the next man. But the only reason that I'm speaking about this is because somebody inboxed me and asked me about a particular individual named Elagio Bishop or something like that, aka Natureboy. And I was like, oh, I heard of the dude. And I was like, I don't want to be compared to anybody. They were like, you kind of remind me of him. You know, you talk about Mother Earth and everything. And I was like, I saw the guy a long time ago. And I was like, he talks in circles to some degree. And he's not really touching bases on anything. It's just a whole bunch of positive sounding information that can be powerful information when utilized. But if you're not really giving people an exact catalyst to jump from or to launch from, how will they know how to master themselves? And that's what we're initially trying to do. We're trying to master ourselves. So first and foremost, I heard the brother talk about fuck the master teachers, all the ascended masters or something along those lines. And it was like, damn, bro, how did you come into your start? How did you actually get to where you are if there wasn't an ascended master teacher to actually bring forth certain energy or circumvent events for you to experience to rise into your consciousness? That is needed. You need the master teachers. The master teachers inhabit, you know, particular bodies or vessels that are willing to be inhabited so they can do the Lord's will or God's will or the universe's will. We all, to some degree, started from Christianity and moved forward to something else, but it was a ascended master named Christ, not Jesus. You know, that's where the misconfusion or the confusion comes in. The Jesus aspect. Christ, everybody knows with the Christ energy. You know, that's the love energy. That's why you see that picture of the white guy with the heart in his hand, the so-called Jesus, because it's the Christ energy. That means it's all done out of love. But all of the ascended masters taught us this. And we had to be brought into something. That's how we keep the balance. But I heard this brother say, fuck the ascended masters. And I knew something was wrong. I really want to pull cards, you know, for the guy and just really see where his energy is. I can tell you what I feel off top. And this is usually how I do my tarot card readings when I interact with individuals. They have certain things on their minds. I go inside their memory bank. I find out what the divine or what the source, you know what I'm saying, creator wants them to do in reference to the right path they should take. And then I implement it. So I don't really have to be face to face with you. That's how powerful my abilities are. I'm sorry, but that's just how they are. I can be communicating with you from across state, and just with me having that compassion to tap in, I can feel who you are. So with all that being said, I'm finna pull a couple of cards, you know what I'm saying, for Eligio. I don't know what the fuck that shit is. Meshach and Abednego. I don't know. Please let my people go. Because you got them on some MK mind control. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're really manipulating the people to some degree. And you're, I don't want to say informant. And that word gets thrown around a lot. But he's somebody that's not meant to actually build. People will learn from him. Because just like your baby mama or your ex-boyfriend that did you wrong or whatever the case might be, you had some type of love for them. But through the experience, you supposedly learn to do better, right? So they're soulmates. And that's what a soulmate is. Somebody helping you or hindering you in your experience as a human being, right? Spiritual being having a human experience. So it's... All right, we're back. I'm sorry. Of course, you know, when I start dropping real bombs and real, like, you know, I guess ascended master type stuff, my camera freezes up. But it's all good. We're still coming from peace, and we block any type of hater, right? But you have to go within inside of yourself and learn. And some people are meant to come into our cipher so we can learn from them. Not necessarily go down that path, or maybe we might have to go down that path. But to some degree, we all learn from each other. Now, the twin flame aspect is your better half that you, I guess, develop with, and you come into your full soul's potential. But unlike, well, like a lot of people that have led us astray or disappointed us with the knowledge, they're all soulmates to actually help us grow. I'm finna shuffle the cards one more time, and then I'm finna pull the particular cards for Natureboy or Indigo Bishop or whatever the fuck his name is. I'm sorry, I said I was gonna shuffle one more, but the ancestors are asking me to. Oh, okay. Now we're back. For those of y'all that chimed out, and for those of you stuck around, y'all know how it goes, right? But let me go ahead and get this message out. I didn't shuffle the cards, and evidently, I guess that cynical agenda that they had in plan is kind of finna be deterred to some degree. Let's see what we got, right? All right. Right? We have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords in reverse. Man, like I said, man, I'm finna snap on this bitch if this camera actually come on. You hear the song, I Know, right? I know, right? This normally symbolizes sneakiness, right? But since it's in the reverse and everything's being brought to the light, you a fucking nigga and it ain't no secret. Yeah. All right. Now with the Four of Swords, yo, dig this. My camera acting stupid because I'm finna expose these, you know, these clowns, I guess. And it's kind of upsetting me, you know. But guess what? I'm finna bounce back. If you're watching, I'm finna go back live in a couple of seconds. I'm finna leave the same cards. You know, you probably won't be able to pay attention and remember what they are. But yeah, I'll break them all down, right? I'll probably delete this video and post another one, you know what I'm saying? When I actually come back a little bit stronger on the frequency, right? Yeah, I know y'all are waiting. Hey, what's good, Kathy Boyhead? What's good? What's good? You know, I can't really just go in right now like I want to because I know the camera's going to go off again. So, hey, what's good? Peace, peace. Ty Gemini, peace, peace, peace. Yeah, 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 right. Mark, what's good, man? What's good? I don't know. Do we still got action? I guess since the frequency ain't messing up, you know what I'm saying? I guess we might have some action. If it cuts off, I'm going to start over and I'm going to come back stronger, right? Like I said, we figured out that you were sneaky. I guess nature boy, right? So you can't be sneaky no more because everything is coming to the light and we know that, right? So you're going to relax. You're going to try to think about some things. And things are really just looking kind of fucked up between you and your goddess. You know, she's tired of taking all this criticism too, I believe. I think he has somebody that he's with, you know. So he's looking for a blessing from the universe. He has his hand out, trying to get some money, find somewhere to stay. That's what I'm saying. Pinnacle symbolizes stability. So with his house, he's probably trying to find somewhere to stay. We have the world in reverse. So his world is upside down right now because he's becoming exposed. That would probably explain why he's bathing with his children and stuff like that. But these are all methods to actually work on getting more publicity. We have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles symbolizes somebody at work, right? But he's at work doing gay shit because he has these tights on and this hammer. I guess the hammer would signify him letting his child play with him. I don't know. You know, the cards have a weird way of expressing themselves. And my ancestors on my house, let's see, 10. Oh, there we go. I was just about to count to 10, man. I was going to make it work. The snap. There we go. Right? So, he needs balance with the Temperance card. He needs balance with the Temperance card. Balance those energies that are going on inside of him. And then he would have clarity of his emotions and what's taking place around him. Because he has the Seven of Cups. It symbolizes options, but not knowing what to do. When he actually gets temperance, right, and balances himself out, he will know which option to take. And then maybe it will put him in a balanced situation as far as his stability, right? You see the balance sign or the scale in the background? It would give him a position to be able to, you know, balance out the energies that are around him. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So his home front is really upside down. It's not where he wants it to be. It's not where he wants it to be. And he can't fight it. Normally this means fighting, you know, but he can't fight it. He's actually losing to some degree right now with what's going on. So that's just guys reading. Oh yeah, and then we got the Three of Cups, the following card in reverse. So nobody's celebrating over there. It's fucked up. Because he probably pissed off the master teachers or the ancestors. That's one rule to the spirituality game. You pay homage and respect to those who come before you. They were catalysts. They were starting points, you know, to our development and growth. You don't do that. And feeding half-truths, you know, those are whole lies. I don't like to be a confrontational person, but people have been hitting my inbox. I've been seeing it on the timelines and stuff like that. So I let the ancestors speak, and the cards confirm, you know, what's really taking place right now. I'm not a master teacher. I'm a spiritual guide. I cannot teach you nothing. Only you can. Just like people give me insight, and it's up to me to learn. So we help each other out. Truth. Real people don't look for titles. But you gotta call me something so I know how to answer to you. So, alright. If you want to share the video, share the video. Clarification, speak about the cards just to clear them up one more time. Natureboy was trying to do some sneaky shit, but it got brought to the light, right? He's finna try to relax on it because he's getting too much heat. You know, people are starting to realize his information is weak. His queen and him are kind of like on the opposite end right now. This normally means, you know what I'm saying, sharing emotion. They're not sharing emotion. Their cups are spilling out right now. They're feeling fucked up. That's probably why they're having sex on tape or something. I don't know, right? And he needs some type of stability. Blessings from the universe to help him out. So he might be asking people for money. His world is upside down right now. It's not in his favor. He's working on something else, you know, to actually get things in order. You know, that's probably that video so people could talk about it a little bit more. The brother needs balance. He needs to seek temperance. He needs to seek balance. When he seeks balance, he will have clarity. He will have clarity. He will know what he needs to do emotionally because he's not emotionally stable right now. He's narcissistic, right? And we have the Six of Pentacles. So things will begin to stabilize when his options are clear. But right now, he's upside down in his finances. His, whatever he calls his stuff, the melanation, they're not stable right now. He can't fight it. This normally symbolizes fighting. You know what I'm saying? Putting up a fight and mastering what's going on. He can't fight it. He fucked up. And nobody's celebrating. This means celebration. Right now, they're pouring their liquor out. I guess the police showed up. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to run and jump the fence. You know, all that dumb shit. So, everybody chooses who they want to follow and who they believe they can get information from. I'm not going to tell nobody to follow me. I'm not going to tell you to follow anybody. But there are some ideas and suggestions that I have that can just be, you know, information from my standpoint of where I help myself develop, you know what I'm saying, and what I found reasonable and logical, you know what I'm saying, and ethical and everything, you know what I'm saying, all those words. You know, I can just give you advice. And, you know, with the assistance of each other, giving advice to each other, one hand washing the other, iron sharpening iron, we can grow as a collective whole. We don't really need to go to one particular person and try to seek one direct path, because on an individual basis, we all think differently. That's what makes us unique. Our right to be able to have our own perception and imagine things on a different level than others. That's what makes us unique. You can do what you do, and I might do something similar, but it's not going to be the same because you have your unique expression and how you do it. Hence, swag, right? What you put on it, your sauce, and what you drip off, you know what I'm saying? People get a piece of the flavor, and if they roll with it, they roll with it. If it leaves a bitter taste in somebody's mouth, sometimes they don't just spit it out, they spit on you. So what we want to do, you know, is drip, you know what I'm saying? Sauce, and most of all, swag. Seek wisdom and guidance. Not individuals, but seek wisdom and guidance that lies internally and not externally. I'm 3D. My queen is royalty. She's over there chilling. Yeah.
DJ.
Already. Get it together, nature boy. Peace, man. I love you. You know what I'm saying? Just, you must have some type of sense. People are following you to some degree, but are you using it for manipulation purposes on a negative front or a positive?